Greetings and blessings, beautiful people. Welcome to Nanava's Kitchen. It is another lovely and beautiful day. So let's say hello, sunshine, with this refreshing and hydrating watermelon limeade infused with ginger. Let's begin. So I am currently juicing my limes. I have already prepped my ginger, just a little bit is all we need. So that's already in the blender. I just peeled it, washed it, and put in the blender. And I'm juicing the lime straight into the blender. Now my watermelon, I have already washed thoroughly the entire watermelon, and now I have halved it. So I'm now going to cut them into wedges so I can remove the fruit. Now this watermelon is super ripened. Look at the color on it. That's where the evidence is in terms of how ripened it is. And because it's so ripened, it is also very sweet. I took a bite of it and it was very satisfying. Quite hydrating. Nothing says refreshing hydration better than watermelon that is super ripened. So the watermelons go straight into the blender as well. Quick to make, literally under 10 minutes to whip this drink together. Prep time included. So now we're going to blend it up to make room for the rest of the watermelons. And then we're going to strain it. And that's pretty much all she wrote, friends and family. Hydrating, refreshing. Look at the color on this drink. If that doesn't say drink me because I'm so refreshing, and I would definitely quench your thirst because I'm hydrating, I do not know what else does. The taste of watermelon is green, it's fresh, it has cucumber notes, and the color in it is so calming. So when you drink it too, it just is so easy to drink, friends. It really is soothing to your throat. I hope that you're able to try this recipe because this watermelon is also super sweet. The lime in there, the tartness of the lime helps to really balance that sweetness. And also the ginger. We all know ginger has this floral, earthy property to it that just makes everything fresh taste even fresher. So hey friends, this drink was easy to make, like I said, quick to whip up, and it was super refreshing, definitely hydrating, and I hope you try this recipe because it's that easy to do. So we're straining it now. Almost done. Under 10 minutes, friends. That's all it took. Now the pulp I do not need in this recipe, so that is going to go into my mulch container or my composting container, including the skin as well. Now this foamy substance, I'm just going to skim it off. Now you can leave it alone. The foamy substance is just really air from blending it. So when we blended it, the blender whipped air into it, and that's all it is, just pigment and air. So you can leave it alone for a while, the air will deflate, but I'm in a hurry, so to really down this drink because it's that good, I just skim it off. Now look at that. Friends, that calming pink, between pink and red color is quite inviting. It's super summery. It's just pretty. That did it for me, the color. Absolutely. It's a very pretty drink. Done. Serve this over some ice, and surely no need for a sweetener. But if you want yours a little sweeter, then you can definitely add your sweetener of choice. But it was just sweet enough. We loved it. Refreshing and hydrating. This watermelon limeade infused with ginger is the quintessential, very cooling and refreshing, also hydrating summer drink. Any excess can be stored in bottles with airtight lids and take it with you to your next picnic. I bet you everyone will love this. I certainly hope that you learn a thing or two and are inspired to try this recipe. If you did enjoy yourself today, kindly give me a thumbs up and then also make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen. It's another great and happy day in Nana Best Kitchen. Greetings and welcome to you all. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're juicing an excellent combination of fruits: pineapples, cucumber, and lime. And then we're going to infuse a lovely floral and earthy flavor into it with some ginger. Can never go wrong with ginger, can we? So for our cucumber, we have washed and cut them into small pieces before juicing. And for your cucumber, what you're getting is loads of antioxidants and also blood sugar lowering properties. Our pineapple has also been washed, peeled, and cut into small pieces. And what you're going to benefit from it is immune boosting properties and also inflammatory suppressant properties. For our juice, we need 4 limes, which have all been washed. We will also include the peel of half of one of those limes for zestiness and a slight bit of bitterness. Believe me, you'll love it in there. And the benefits of lime, we all know, lime is really vitamin C in a zesty, juicy shell. Last and certainly not the least is one of my favorite ingredients to incorporate in my juices: ginger, which has been scrubbed real good. Now, ginger offers as anti-inflammatory properties and also has the potential to lower cholesterol. Let's start juicing, friends. If you have a juicer, this is the perfect time to pull it out. For presentation purposes, I'm going to be using good old blender. I start off with some cucumber because that's going to release water immediately, helping to propel the blades of our blender. So a bit of cucumber. Then these sweet pineapples, a bit of that. Some lime juice. And some ginger. We have run out of room. Now I'm going to add just a tad bit of water. This is drinking water, by the way, just a splash of it. Let's blend it up. Hello, sunshine. Welcome to Nanaba's Kitchen. Today on the menu is pineapple, lime, and ginger juice. Yes, next level yumminess. So hydrating and refreshing. You will love this drink. So, your ginger, you must wash very thoroughly, especially if you're not peeling it. And then for the lime, you're going to cut up some rings for garnishing and also to release that zesty essence. You're going to squeeze the rest of the lime juice straight into the blender. So pour the ginger into the blender and then follow up with the lime juice. Now for the pineapples, I encourage you to use extremely ripened pineapples. You'll get so much sweetness, you will not need to have additional sweetener in this recipe. And that's exactly what I did. I've already peeled my pineapples and diced them, so that's now going into the blender. I have 2 large, very ripened pineapples because I am making a lot today. You do need to add a little bit of water, drinking water that is, before you blend. Perfectly blended, the next step is obviously to strain it to catch your juice, which you cannot wait to enjoy because just the fragrance this thing is exuding right now is enough to make you gulp it down even before you're done with the preparation. If you are enjoying yourself and having fun with Nanaba in that kitchen, please give me a thumbs up. We're just now preparing the next and final batch. You see how thick this drink is. Now, with the pulp, I typically make a lot of pulp because I've been juicing a lot these days. So I just add it to my compost. However, you can use it to make cakes or cupcakes. Somebody actually suggested this in a comment on one of my previous juicing videos, which I absolutely hands down think is a brilliant kitchen hack because I'm all about not having any waste in the kitchen. Make sure you're giving me a thumbs up because this is gorgeous. And drink on. Refreshing, hydrating, delicious, nutritious, all packed beautifully and packaged in this one glass. Perfection. Friends, I hope you enjoyed yourself. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I hope also that you are inspired to try this very easy recipe. Now, if you do want to add additional sweeteners, please go for it. Thank you for watching. Make it a great day. And as always, have fun, especially in that kitchen. What's up, my beautiful people? It is your favorite auntie, your favorite sister, aka Sister Madame, back in the kitchen. It's another one of those hydrating, nutritious, and delicious juices. We've got carrot, orange, apple, ginger, and lemon juice on the menu, y'all. So I have diced my apples. We're fitting every ingredient into the blender. Now working on the ginger that's also going into the blender. Before you could even blink, y'all, the juice is gonna be going down. So pay close attention. Thank you. And if you're already having fun, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe and don't you forget to turn on the notification. Don't want you missing any videos from this channel. So I have cut up my orange and also my lemon. I'm just gonna juice them and strain the juice right into the blender. Add some water to it and start juicing. You see, this is one of those quick and easy preparations, and yet it is so enjoyable and refreshing. It goes down your throat refreshingly, and just as easy as the actual production. Let's not even call it a production. This is just an easy preparation. All right, so I have strained the juice of the lemons and the oranges, and now I am just adding some drinking water so we can start the blending business. Boom, done. Now let's do some straining business to extract the juice and serve it over some ice so you can enjoy the footage of your very small labor. You know, this was so easy and so quick. On this day, actually, we had only 10 minutes for prepping time and juicing time. It was one of those pressed for time kind of days. Yes, the children had a swimming competition and we had very little time to work with. And we were able to do all this in 10 minutes. Also filmed all of this during that time frame. So, hey, win-win again. How refreshing is this juice right here? And let's not forget, please, how nutritious it is. Loaded with carotene, important for skin and eye health, as well as those vitamins that are necessary for boosting your immune system. Drink this a few times a week and you will have a noticeable glow. I speak from experience. Yes, people will notice, embrace, and share in your glow. It is just a feel-good kind of drink. I hope you learned a thing or two and are inspired to try this recipe. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen. Greetings and blessings. Much love to you all. Warmly welcoming you to the Navis Kitchen. Today I'm presenting a juicing drink which you can have warm as a tea as well as chilled with some ice. First ingredient on the list is some ginger root peeled and washed. We also have some turmeric root cleaned perfectly and some black peppercorns to activate the anti-inflammatory properties of the turmeric. We also have some lime, which will do the same thing and bring us loads of flavor. So first thing I do is I cut up the ginger into thin slabs or discs so that when I blend it, it can blend smoothly in order to extract all of its juices. The next thing you want to do is juice all of your lime. I love the drink that doubles up either as a warm or hot tea in the winter time when it's cold and you're needing something to warm you up. And then also can be served during the summertime when it's hot and you need a refreshing chilled drink. So this can be served over some ice and it's just perfect either way. So now what we're doing is I have left just half of one lime and I'm going to cut it up into small pieces and add it to our blending mixture because I want the zest and also slight bit of bitterness. And also I'm going to add the black peppercorns as well as my turmeric root. And I have the actual root of turmeric, but you may use the powder without a problem. I left the exact amount you can substitute with if you're using the powder. And if you're using the root as I am, I recommend that you wear gloves because the pigment in there can really stain your fingertips and then the nails as well as the cuticles. All right, so cut them up into it and then add water. This is drinking water. Blend till all the ingredients there are crushed enough for straining. Now today I'm choosing to sweeten my drink with some honey, but you may use any other sweetener of choice, or you can just have it without a sweetener. All right, stir your sweetener in and just imagine how potent this drink is. This drink is a potent anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial drink. And you all know, in the system of things that we're living in right now, we could all use this. So please give it a shot. The first shot you take, friends, you'll know this drink is powerful. Yes, and if you have inflammatory processes in your body, friends, especially bodily aches and pains, you will start to get relief very, very soon after you have this drink. I hope you've learned a thing or two and are inspired to try the drink. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen. It is another beautiful, bright, and lovely day. So let's make some juice. Powerful enough to boost your immune system. Delicious enough for a pleasant explosion that'll get those taste buds going to a dancing mode. And also refreshing enough to quench that thirst. You need a pineapple for this. The pineapple must be ripened. The more ripened your pineapple, the sweeter it is. We're not going to be adding any sweetener, extra sweetener today, so we must make sure that our ingredients are nice and ripened. And never throw your pineapple peels away, especially if you've washed them in water and vinegar, as I did prior to peeling them, because they are equally delicious and powerful. So I will save that in my freezer and use it in other applications. Next step, cut up your pineapples into blendable chunks, separating the core as I just did. Then cut the core into comparatively smaller pieces so they can blend super smooth as well, because the core tends to be more dense. And throw everything into the blender. This drink is delicious, but not only that, it is really easy to put together and it comes together super quick. Next ingredient we're working on is some ginger. So I'm using about half the size of my thumb. It looks like I prepped more because I actually saved some for another drink, which I'll be sharing with you soon. Ginger just happens to be an excellent flavor enhancer, especially when combined with fruits or vegetables or both. And so it is important to have it in here. You would love it totally. It just freshens everything up, although it has an earthy flavor. It is a brilliant ingredient. You also do need 3 lemons, the juice of those lemons. So those have already been juiced straight into the blender. Now we're working on our beets. The beets have also been cleaned with water and vinegar. I just peeled them using a potato peeler, and then I cut everything off of the leaves, including the base of the leaves, because there's a lot of flavor and nutrition there. The leaves I don't throw away. I saute them with some other vegetables later on and have lunch that way. Now I also add 500 milliliters of water to the blender and blend away. No sweetener needed here because remember, our pineapple is perfectly ripened, so it's super sweet. That's all she wrote, friends. Serve over some ice and just drink on. So this drink is perfect. No straining, no additional sugars. It is nutritious and refreshing. My friends, it is full of antioxidants and vitamin C, fully loaded, perfect to boost your immune system. I hope you learned a thing or two and are inspired to try this recipe. If you enjoyed yourself, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Thanks for joining us today. It is another beautiful day. So greetings and blessings to you all. Welcome to Nanaba's Kitchen. Today we are juicing some tropical fruits. Delicious, nutritious, refreshing, hydrating, just name it. We start with some mangoes, very ripened and sweet, because today we're not adding any sweetener to our juice. Cut through the flesh of the mango fruit without going through the skin to harvest only the flesh. Just like so. Done with the mango. Our next ingredient is very ripened pineapple. And I've already peeled it and I'm just cutting them into little squares to fit them into the blender. And for this recipe, we'll also need some oranges, some lemon, and ginger. And as always, the list of ingredients and their quantities will be left for you in the description box below. I am juicing the lemons and the oranges. The ginger I have already cut up and are currently in the blender. I will strain the juice off the lemon and the oranges because there are seeds in there, which I do not want in the blender. This juice I totally love for myself and my family because it is full of vitamin C, which is an important vitamin that helps our body to absorb and keep iron. Iron is necessary for oxygenating our body cells and organs. So it's good for you. Every angle you look at this drink, it is perfect. And today, like I said, we're not adding any additional sugars because these fruits are extremely ripened. Key, make sure your mangoes and your pineapples as well as your oranges are ripened to perfection. And also please add about 240 milliliters of water, drinking water that is, and blend away. We will be straining today to remove the pulp to make this juice a pulp-free kind of juice. But you can leave yours in there if you want a more smoothie consistency, no problem at all. That refreshing yellow color on it is quite inviting. It's so refreshing. And the texture too is silky smooth and velvety. Very enjoyable, friends. And it has an obvious thickness to the consistency of the juice, and that is because of the mango and the concentration of the natural sugars in here because our fruits again are very ripened. Now I will be thinning it up to get it from this smoothie consistency to more like a juice. And it's also very, very sweet right now, so we want to dilute it. So I'm adding 500 more milliliters of drinking water to it. And that is all she wrote. We will be serving this over some ice. And now let's think about the fruits we have in here and why we chose these fruits. First, the pineapple has that tropical quality to it. Plus the mango, it just takes it up and over the top. Now the oranges, hey, need I say more? An orange a day keeps the doctor away. More vitamin C, you can't beat that. And we needed to add the lemon juice in here to balance all that sweetness we have going on and also to enhance the tropicality of it, right? If there's such a word. If not, I've just coined it. And also the ginger just makes it all the more special. I love ginger in my juices. And the peppery taste and aroma of ginger is just complimentary. Also, ginger has medicinal properties, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial. So, hey, it is an important ingredient to have in here, all right, all the way around. I stored the excess juice in those airtight bottles, but then I decided to come right back and transform the rest of the juice into popsicles. It is getting hot out there, and I knew my children would love this, so I went for it. So I have these disposable cups and I pour the rest of the juice into them. and inserted a popsicle stick into each one of these cups, and into the freezer they went. I did not need to cover these cups because everything in my freezer is in an airtight container, so there will be no exchanging of smells. Just for a couple of hours, and voila. My children love these. Now, when they come out of the freezer, you can run some warm water from the tap on them to loosen the popsicle right out of the cup. And if you're wondering why I didn't take my own advice, well, let me tell you. My children, they were impatiently waiting, so I felt rushed, which threw me off of my game. Friends, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. These red ones are actually from my recent watermelon juicing that I shared the video with you. It's also linked below if you would like to check it out. I hope you learned a thing or two and are inspired to try this beautiful recipe. Friends, make it a great day, and as always, have fun, especially in that kitchen. Greetings, beautiful people. Yes, your sister Madame is still juicing, and you can have fresh fruit juice any time of the year. This here is my grapefruit, pineapple, ginger infused with rosemary drink. Now here I am prepping the grapefruits. You can tell that it has a very thick layer of skin. So don't be surprised that you would have to cut off quite a bit of that skin to reach the fruit. It is also super juicy. It tastes semi-sweet and has bitter notes. And those bitter notes serve a very important purpose, the provision of antioxidants that are necessary for our immune system, especially nowadays, right? So all of our ingredients have now been prepped. Here are the pineapples I have diced, followed by the grapefruit we just prepped. And now I throw in a fresh sprig of rosemary, and then I also add the ginger, which I have peeled and washed and cut into slabs. I'm adding some fresh drinking water, and then we're going to give this a blending business, and then we're going to strain. You know how we juice in Annaba's kitchen. Now, if you do have a juicer, please take it out and do your thing with it, all right? Just know that your juice is going to be a lot more concentrated, and you might need to dilute it with some water. So we strain it, and that is really all she wrote, friends. Now, I use rosemary not only in my savory dishes, that I would also like to infuse that lavender-like piney aromatic quality of the fresh rosemary into my juices. My family and I love going to a breakfast restaurant known as Over Easy, and they serve a drink there infused with rosemary, and that's where I picked that genius idea up from. It is amazing, friends. You must try it. I am sweetening my drink up today, and you'll find that it will be necessary to sweeten it. All right, there isn't enough sweetness here, but if you don't mind drinking it as is, then go for it. I am using organic honey, and I am stirring it into some hot water just to dissolve it a bit. Plus, I also felt I needed a little more water to dilute the drink. So here is that. The sweetener is going in, and I love that the sweetener mixed into the hot water has almost the same color as the drink. So it was a match meant to be made, right? So here it is. We're pouring it into our serving vessel, and then we're going to serve it over some ice, as we always do here in Annaba's kitchen. And why not? It has to go over some ice, all right? Any time of the year you can enjoy this. Now, you can even enjoy it hot if you like. So here it is. How refreshing does that look, friends? Very enjoyable drink. Try it. I hope you have learned a thing or two and are inspired to try this drink. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen. Thank you, beautiful person, for watching the video all the way to the end. Kindly leave me a comment and subscribe down below, and don't forget to share the video as well. Also, watch more videos. It is tough time, and here in Annaba's kitchen, Shop time is always yes, friends. So pull up a chair. We are all friends and family here.